Final topic for tonight. I am sick and tired of just the unwarranted attacks and vitriol towards Victor Marx. So let me answer the question that I put in the headline right up front. Is Victor Marx the real deal? He 100% is the real deal. He is a once in a generation candidate. It is hard to find a candidate that will capture the attention of the people in that state or district or in the nation and have the ability to articulate the positions to win people over, not just be rote conservative positions, but be able to say them in a way that actually pulls people from the middle over to our side. Victor Marx is one of those guys. He is a Donald Trump type candidate. He is the kind of guy that will capture the attention, articulate the values, win people over, and then actually be able to gain ground back. And for whatever reason, you have Republicans in Colorado that hate him for it. I think almost all of them that are like that, it's because of their own selfish desires and their jealousy that this guy has jumped into the race and now is leading the race big time, winning the race big time, and has messed up all their plans. And so, look, I understand that from a personal perspective. If you had your eyes on the prize and you thought you were going to be the guy, you were going to be the candidate, and here comes this guy out of nowhere, literally after attending a Patriot Academy event at the state capitol in Colorado, this whole thing developed as a result of that. And he's been able to just mop the floor with the opponents. So, all of this stuff has been accused. He's been accused of all of these things. So let me give you a website. If you're wondering and you're out there in that world, it's called VictorMarxFacts.com. VictorMarxFacts.com. I don't even know if Victor's team put this out or somebody else put this out, but I just scanned it very quickly. Let me just give you some of the silly stuff that's out there, the ridiculous stuff that these people are peddling. That Victor Marx was not in any way a friend or mentor to Charlie Kirk. That is so easily disproved, but yet they throw this stuff out there to create doubt in the voter's mind and to undermine this incredible campaign that is taking off. Charlie Kirk wrote the foreword to Victor Marx's book. Charlie Kirk said over and over again what a great friend Victor had been over the years. Eileen is one of the people that was right there closest to counseling and being there for Erica through this whole thing. It's just ridiculous what these people will claim. So anyway, you can go to that website and there's a response to that claim. There's this other claim that he was dishonorably discharged and that he has stolen valor. All the details in the documentation, putting that ridiculous thing to bed, and so many other things that he hasn't done rescue missions. Folks, I interviewed someone just 3 or 4 weeks ago, right here in the tavern, telling the story of Victor Marx rescuing someone when they simply made a phone call and asked if he could help, and he made it happen. Those stories are over and over again. We've had Victor here in our home, in our campus, a part of what we're doing multiple times. He's an amazing man of God. He has an incredible history, not only his military history, but his service with James Dobson and Focus on the Family and all the other ministry things that he's done. Victor Marx is a guy that can change Colorado. Look at what Donald Trump has done for our nation. I think Victor Marx can do that for Colorado. And to some of you out there, I get some of these emails, and I appreciate you're committed to some of these other people that are now almost not even showing up in the polling. I mean, they're way down at the bottom. You got to make some calculated decisions here about who you're going to support that can win. Not only win the primary, and Victor's obviously showing that he can do that, but also win in November because of, again, being a once-in-a-generation candidate that can win a state like Colorado that has moved so far into the blue category. But anyway, I've gotten these complaints about, well, Victor's not showing up at candidate forums. Donald Trump didn't. Donald Trump refused to debate throughout the whole primary this last time. Did you still support Donald Trump? Do you support what Donald Trump is doing right now? I do. Absolutely. The guy is doing more than any Republican president has ever done in history. I can now say that. He's already in just 13 months of this second term done more than any Republican president in the history of our country. That's pretty phenomenal. He didn't show up at any debates. I get these people saying that they don't know what his platform is. I mean, Victor Marx is laying out all the things that he believes and the things that he wants to do. He'll put more meat on the bones. Right now, you need to focus on the principles. What are the principles that Victor Marx is going to bring back to the state of Colorado, and they're the principles that our nation was built upon. This is a guy that believes in free enterprise. This is a guy that believes in biblical values. This is a guy that believes in integrity and honor. This is a guy that believes in not giving away the farm and moving towards socialism, but instead coming back to a constitutional republic and the principles of capitalism. I can't say it enough. It is ugly and repulsive and stupid for people to be from the right to be lying about Victor Marx and pushing and peddling these ridiculous things about him. I understand the left doing that, but when people on the right do that, shame on you. Shame on you. You need to retract your statements. You need to apologize. You need to get out of the race if you haven't already gotten out of the race and say, we're behind Victor. This is the best bet we have for being able to win Colorado back and turn our beautiful state once again into a haven of freedom and prosperity. So anyway, that's my thoughts. Absolutely, Victor Marx is the real deal. I fully endorse him. I hope that all these people in the Republican primary and you know that claim to be for constitutional principles will just look at this situation and say, I'm going to do the right thing. This is the only candidate that can win in November and then get stuff done that will bring our state back to a good place. So let's go, Victor. Praying for you and Eileen, and praying that you have a very successful primary, and then that you win in November and take Colorado back and you know, do all the things that you've already said you're going to do. So anyway, good stuff.